Hey church, welcome to today's Going Deeper. I want to bring us to Ephesians 3 where Paul is praying for the church in Ephesus and listen to what he prays for. He says, I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power together with all the saints. So he prays for power, but what is that power for? To grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the measure of the fullness of God. Paul's desire for the church is not only a more effective ministry or a building or whatever. His desire, his greatest prayer is that they would know God's love. I want to talk about that. Our prayer as a leadership of the church here, is that we would all know God's love. And I know sometimes our lives feel like God's love is not there. So where do we turn to look for proof of God's love? Because some of us are struggling, we're going through really tough times. There may be things that we've said and done that make us feel dirty and guilty and unlovable. But the Bible doesn't put the burden of evidence for God's love on our lives. It shows us God's love by presenting us Jesus' life. Our lives don't disprove God's love. Jesus' life proves it. And so if you are in that space where you don't feel loved or you're struggling or whatever, look to Jesus and hear about his great love for you and the sacrifice he made for you. I pray that you would turn your eyes upon Jesus, look full in his glorious face, and the things of this earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. We love you. God loves you. Have a great week.